that has rediscovered its Christian roots, has closed its borders to illegal immigrants, and has rewritten its constitution to protect the family and the unborn. Dale Hurd reports from Budapest on a renaissance of Christianity in Eastern Europe.
In a time when most of Europe is in the grips of atheism, there is a nation where Christianity seems to not only be holding its own, but some say is thriving. Imagine a government that is unabashedly Christian, that thinks Christian values are worth defending, that wants to protect and even nourish the family. Welcome to Hungary. Hungary's constitution is explicitly Christian. It says that marriage is between one man and one woman, and that life begins at conception. It even includes the phrase, "God bless the Hungarians." Hungary's faith church, with 300 branches, is one of the largest Pentecostal churches in Europe, with 70,000 attenders. And the Hungarian government has taken on the role of protecting Christianity. It's even set up an office to help persecuted Christians worldwide. When CBN News brought to the world the story of Sweden's threat to deport Iranian actress Aydin Stranson back to Islamic Iran, only one nation stepped up and offered her asylum: Hungary. The Hungarian government says taking in persecuted Christians is our moral and constitutional duty.
Hungary wants to protect the European values, the European Christian and Jewish values.
Hungarian policy analyst István Poda says Hungary has only returned to its roots as a historic bastion of Christianity, dating back over 1,000 years, and despite almost 200 years of Muslim Ottoman rule, and after World War II, Soviet communist domination. Secretary of State Zoltán Kovács.
You have to stick to your traditions and legacies. Europe's legacy is a Christian legacy, not necessarily in a religious form, but most definitely in a cultural form.
And it's this belief that has Hungary locked in a battle with the European Union over migrants. Mr. Orbán has accused the EU of trying to Islamize Europe, and Hungary has infuriated Brussels by building a fence to keep illegal migrants out. The European Union is ticked because Viktor Orbán has told Brussels to essentially take a hike when it comes to open borders. Hungary has seen the terrorism and chaos caused by migration in Western Europe and has said, not here. The European Union has even gone to court to force Hungary, Poland, and the Czech Republic to take in migrants. Mr. Orbán has accused Brussels of blackmail.
Securing the borders to stop illegal migration is indeed a solution, and is the only way actually to reinstate law and order at the borders of the European Union, and not the other way around.
Kovács says it matters that most of the migrants trying to enter Hungary are Muslim, and he says Western European nations are paying a heavy price by pretending that Islam doesn't matter.
We've been living together or living close to Islam for centuries in the past, and we all know about it. So that's why it does matter who is coming and in what manner people are coming.
Orbán is often portrayed in the Western media as sort of a version of Vladimir Putin, an undemocratic strongman. In fact, at an EU summit a few years ago, the European Commission president reportedly greeted Orbán with the words, "Hello, dictator." Hungary is certainly not a dictatorship, but Orbán's critics accuse him of corruption and using the instruments of government against his political opponents, including the recent billboard campaign against billionaire George Soros.
What we see today in Hungary is the shameless use of public money, of tax money, to formulate pro-government messages.
Since 2010, the Hungarian government has been continuously weakening the system of checks and balances in Hungary and weakening democratic institutions.
But Orbán, a man who even his critics concede is a skilled politician, doesn't have a serious political rival. He will probably remain in power, meaning Hungary's standoff with the European Union over migrants is likely to escalate. But it also means that Hungary will continue to have a government that thinks Christianity is worth protecting. Dale Hurd, CBN News, Budapest.